And here's some smart jewelry. Is that what it is?
Pretty much.
So who are you?
My name's Nigel Townsend. I am the managing director of this company.
Kiroco.
Yeah.
So what is Kiroco?
It's a UK-based company. I come at this from a slightly different angle in as much as I am a third-generation jeweller. What we saw was that jewellery is losing more and more of its market share because there's a lot more shiny products out there and attractive products for other people.
People spend so much money on iPhones. And iPads.
Yeah. So what we were looking to do is to try and make jewellery more relevant to a new part of the population. So
here you have something going on here.
So what it does is, in simple terms, it's jewellery that delivers a message. So it's like giving a piece of jewellery, which is a traditional gift, but it's got obviously a sentimental, emotional attachment to that. It's then adding a new dimension to it to allow it to. It's like giving a piece of jewellery with a greetings card. But the greetings card can be a message, it can be a photo, it can be a video.
So what does it do?
If you look at this, I'll just turn this on.
So here's a Samsung phone.
This is simply one of our little tie bracelets. They're £16.50. You put it to there, it pops a message up, and there you've got a photo. And so this could be happy anniversary, darling, I love you. It could be, it's personal, private messaging. It's not to tell your wife you're going to be home at 6 o'clock for your tea. It's to add to the sentiment and emotion tied up with a piece of jewellery. It's add to a gift. But once you've sent that message, you can replace the message, you can send a new message, and we have a timeline service that allows you to keep those messages chronologically over a period of time.
So you tap your phone against your jewelry, and it shows one action, and that's it, or
yeah.
And it's NFC, right?
Yeah. So from a sender's point of view, you would, at the moment, we're live online and we're selling product. So you could go online, you pick a piece of jewellery, just like you'd buy anything else from whoever. And once you've bought the jewellery, you'd pick the style. There's all sorts of different things. If you look at this, there's loads of product, loads of choices. From the top end of this, you're looking at sort of £125, which is more like what we call the digital locket. And then some beautiful colours. We're using Swarvoski Crystals. The product, £35 that can go onto a Pandora-style bracelet and does something very new, very dynamic all of a sudden. Or more the kids market. This is going to kill it.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's funny.
This sort of thing, which is more the kids market, which is a cheap and easy way of starting to use the personal private messaging between two people.
So you would have people tap your jewelry, and then they get a unique message.
It can only be picked up by this piece of jewellery and this phone. Remember, this is private messaging, so between a couple, it could be very private. So it's only accessible with this piece of jewellery. This becomes the key to those messages.
So it's like Snapchat, but forever.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
And you keep the images, it becomes a chronological. Our experience of this has been, you're not sending a message every day. It puts a lot of pressure on us guys because we have to be, basically it puts the pressure to send a nice message, an important message, an interesting message. So once you've sent the message, it might be that I'm away, I send my wife a message to say missing you darling, and she loves to keep those, and she keeps them all together. She can access them through the timeline service and see them at any point.
So you only have to think about something very nice just once.
Yeah. The pressure, I mean, we're working on different versions of this to go into the future to allow you to maybe not forget your anniversary, to maybe not forget your birthday. You could put a message in and we'll time it to go out at that time. But that's in version 1.1, so we're working on that now.
And what else are you working on? You want to have some other stuff? Like this is just a NFC tag kind of thing, right? Do you want to do something like having some kind of something else?
You've got to come back a stage. Remember, this is about arguably, this is the #1 wearable thing, jewellery. So come back a stage. We can do a lot of things with this. But the first thing is about the enhancing a gift, enhancing something that has been for 1,000 years just a simple one-off gift. So it's interacting with something new, with a piece of jewellery and a phone. We are working on other options then to take this into new dimensions. So we are looking at moving this into BLE, which gives us the iOS sort of options with this.
Bluetooth Low Energy. What you would do with it with BLE?
It then becomes a different platform. It's the only problem for us with BLE is the fact that the unit itself would have to be bigger, and that's a big issue for jewellery.
You need all the electronics in there.
Yeah.
Battery.
So immediately, no battery. It's totally inert. It's shockproof, waterproof, heatproof, coldproof. We've tested these to destruction, so it's simply allowing jewellery to become more interactive. So if you're looking at these sort of things, they are. This is what we call a digital locket. It opens. You've got a little section. You can even put some. So these are very simple, but it's a very easy idea. But this becomes more like a time capsule. The next generation of this, we're doing limitless amounts. So we're talking about being able to put large amounts of video. So it becomes a time capsule. It could be something that's given to your daughter on her 21st, or.
It's awesome. It's like these eggs in Russia. There. What are the names of those?
Oh, the Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé, the Swiss guy. Or what?
Except this is £125, not £125,000.
125 million. Some concept designs.
Yeah, this is where we're taking it into sort of, almost objet d'art sort of pieces, where you could have things like this. This is more like a sort of it's a little bit Elsa Peretti sort of Tiffany type thing, where it's more like this pebble, where again it's got the bits in there. And then we're doing some sort of antique type pieces with something like this. So there's quite a lot of new ideas coming out. Some of it is bigger, better, more jeweled.
There's also even more?
No, these are just colour samples.
All right.
There are more.
And you're thinking about other stuff? Like you're thinking about the ring also?
Yes, I haven't got a picture of it here, but we've already got one in development. Rings are quite tough because the sizes. So we wanted to launch with what we had already, but there's quite a lot of new stuff as well.
So you said third generation jewelry. Is jewelry a big thing in the UK?
It's a big thing across the world.
But I mean, like,
particularly in Switzerland.
Famous for the UK as they are in, I don't know, France or Switzerland.
Yeah, completely.
And because I'd like to see smart jewelry, smart watches. I'd like to see all these companies start becoming, like technology.
Yeah, the biggest problem with watches though at the moment is the one thing with jewellery is 50% of the population, I can guarantee, would not wear most of the watches that are available now because they're so tech oriented.